Dragons these days may not fly, breathe fire, or carry maidens off to their smoky lairs, but it seems they dance. The dragon dance is a celebration, an ancient Chinese custom, in this case in honor of the fruits of the fragrant harbour, more generally known as Hong Kong. A natural cozy haven for junks and liners alike. But the approach to Kai Tak Airport is as spectacular as a hop across the Andes. Fragrant harbour it may have been. Now it's alive with the smells and sounds and urgency of the age of progress. The runway juts 8,000 feet into the water, and every day Boeings bring in businessmen, engineers and economists keen to observe and join in the expansion of Asia's fastest growing economy. The Chinese in Hong Kong are all set to do a Japan. Of course, some just come for the ride. Much of Hong Kong's existing spectacle is the ingenious adaptation of nature's flukes. The peak tram makes commuting into a funicular experience over the city's sights. Down in the harbour, commuters are sailors. The Yamahata car ferry runs into the early hours between the island and various jetties in Kowloon, the mainland town. Kowloon means 9 dragons. The island population of 1 million is swelled by scores of thousands every day. Workers and employers alike are eager to demonstrate that Hong Kong is as modern a city as there is in the world. Certainly not a seedy, overpopulated Chinatown. Nevertheless, the old-fashioned charms are still there. In the ladder streets, the market stalls offer everything the new or old world has for sale, including the Chinese version of fish and chips out of a brown paper bag, with chopsticks, naturally. Chinatown as it was and is. But among this cozy bustle, the skyscrapers ever sprout. Hong Kong, more than any other 20th century concrete city, enjoys a daily facelift, though there's peace and quiet enough for ancient rites that are hardly Chinese. A concrete city cleverly carved from a scatter of rocky promontories. It bears an obvious similarity to Monte Carlo that's hard to dismiss. Repulse Bay was named after a battleship. There the similarity ends. But the land here is not all concrete, rock or white sand beach. Harvest time here comes around more than once a year. Drying grain is a job that demands a careful, patient tread. Water is seasonally scarce. A pipeline brings additional supplies from communist China for the paddy fields and terraces of the new territories. Here, 500,000 people live on land leased from China. Irrigation means all stages of cultivation can go on at the same time. Farming and cottage industries thrive. Joss, the ceremonial incense sticks, are laid out to dry in the sun. Purple joss sticks are favored in Singapore. Hong Kong prefers the yellow variety to offer fragrant tributes to the numerous local gods. Hong Kong's days as a fishing village were a long time ago given over to the merchants. But the fisherfolk of Aberdeen here still get a living from the South China Sea. Junks and sampans are more than fishing boats. They are homes, shops, and places where people meet, usually to select from the infinite variety of seafood delicacies that swarm these shores. Lobsters in these parts is something to be reckoned with. And the sea is something everyone lives near. Even in November, you can take a sunset stroll down the beach at West Bay and feel 1,000 miles away from all that transistor technology. And yet, the Californian beach generation is here too. All they need is a half hundredweight of charcoal, a couple of dozen steaks, the midnight air, and of course that lobster. The temperature rarely falls below the 60 mark at any time of the year. But for some, the real hot spots are to be found in the nightclub funfair of Wan Chai. They say this is the real Hong Kong, just a few miles from the paddy fields, an anything-goes playground where the night is that much neon brighter than the day.